Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. In today's episode, we got a lot planned. We're going to do a big residential push, which might even include an interchange being built. I don't know yet. We'll see. And with that, we need to get to the next milestone. Not because it's absolutely necessary, but because our university just downgraded because we've been losing students. And when you start losing students, I mean, I thought I was kind of helping it out by adding the tram in, which, you know, we were. But we need to get more people into the city so that they can go through our education system. And yeah, so that's not something I was really paying attention to, and it kind of bit us. So that's something we need to go look at fixing. And we have just the perfect spot to do a big residential expansion. And it's something that we've been planning on doing for quite some time now. It's by that lake, by the university. Having it so close to the university as well is going to really help. And there is an interchange there, which we may need to, rebuild. And I have a couple interchange ideas for that area. But we'll see if we actually end up doing that, this episode, or if we do it on Monday or something like that. So we shall see. So that's this interchange. It's a pre-built interchange that I plopped down just to accommodate this line which runs right into Riverside. And we're going to be building up this area today. And this is actually going to involve quite a bit of road network planning, obviously. So we're going to start off by just showing what happened at the university, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so we dropped down below 1200, and I clicked it, and we were like right at the edge of the academic year, and we lost it. So I didn't have time to catch it back up. So we're losing a ton of money with this school now. So that's why we need to fix this pretty urgently. And we're going to look at starting off by taking High Street. I think this is High Street. Yep. And we're going to upgrade it to, whoa, that's me looking at some of the pre-built interchanges. We're going to upgrade it to this street, and we're just going to go blep, and we're going to continue it right along. And then from here, we're going to, well, make sure you have a node snapping, and we're going to bring it out to about in line with this. Let's just make sure that we're going to be in line here. Yeah, it's close enough. Okay. And then right here is where we're going to do a bit of a curve. So what we're going to do is I want the curve to start about right here. So we're going to stick that road out right there like that. And then we're going to use our new tool, which let's just do something, create connection. And we're going to connect here to here, this node to this node. And yeah, I thought this one might look a bit funky. Let's cancel that, and let's go with the loop mode, maybe? Was that it? And we'll connect here to here. I was hoping for something a bit more a bit bigger. That's pretty good. And we had problem tree anarchy on. Oh no, we just decided to keep the trees there. All right, well, we'll just remove them. Yeah, that's a good curve on the road. That's what I was looking for. I mean, I totally could have. I have something on my screen. I thought it was a tree. We totally could have just done it properly. But now we just kind of showcase that tool again. And the reason why I wanted to kind of have a connection here is because when we get this interchange built, it's probably going to not be this long. We can maybe move the interchange or this whole highway over a bit, which might help out. But it gives us the opportunity to have like 3 lanes in here. And then if we need to, we can always just move it down. But I thought this was a good opportunity to get a connection into the city as well, right through here. I mean, we have one right up here, which people have been using, but, it also gives us kind of a good idea of where some suburbs can be and where we can expand a bit higher density as well. But now let's look at how we're going to connect the next bit up. So let's grab the same road and let's just try to figure out where this road would theoretically connect. So how about we start from this side and we'll curve in like this, maybe, and this is where the interchange kind of is going to go, and we'll stop it right about here. Okay, it's good to keep in mind, right about that spot. So I'll bring a straight road in, right into about here, and we're not going to build around here just so we can leave that, just in case we decide to not build the interchange this episode. Okay, so we got that in place, and now we need to either go over or under this, but I think we can save that for another day. I mean, I built all this whole connection stuff over here, but you know, I've just been so loving building the university that I haven't wanted to build up more of the industrial downtown. So we'll have to touch on that later, and there's a bunch of stuff. Uh-oh. It's happening again, it seems. Something about my game that just this just loves to happen. Perhaps it's because we haven't grown the city in forever, and we have zero unemployment. So why don't we just do a quick reset of the stuck sims and clear the traffic, and hopefully that will fix any problems that might be occurring. So we'll go into TMPE here. And maintenance, reset stuck sims, and we will also clear all the traffic. Alright, not the thing I like doing the most, but it will reset all the industry and it'll prevent that from happening. So I started seeing 10 pop up, and that was a bit scary because this has happened a bunch of times with my city now. And we're gonna have a ton of industry backup and traffic and stuff for a little while. So no worries there. And hey, maybe that was affecting the amount of students at the university. We'll see if that actually was the case. But anyways, it's always good to do that every now and then, apparently. I don't know if that's just like a thing with heavily modded cities, because I don't really do... It's only... I'm still relatively new to the modding scene. Okay, so we can bring that road out. I think we might have to look at ending this road right here. And we'll kind of just go off of that. This can turn into a smaller road, maybe. Yeah, and then we'll bring this road out to about here. We'll connect up. Let's back this one up to here. Yeah, okay. So now we're gonna kind of look at how we're gonna build around this town here, or this lake. So I'm kind of thinking it's gonna be a bit of more of a wealthier community, but let's look at the topography here. Yeah, so the water level's actually... Oh, never mind. You could probably raise the water level a bit. Alright, let's resume the game. Let's make sure that I didn't screw anything up. No, it's okay, I'll bring it back down. Alright, so I'm thinking we're gonna want some... So I'm thinking about some communities that I know of that are around lakes and stuff, and we have an old abandoned house here, which I wonder if we can incorporate or not. And things have changed since I developed the map. So I'm thinking some houses, some areas might have a frontage onto the lake, and then some spots won't. And so the topography is actually pretty good. Let's try to bring up some terraforming, and what we'll do is we'll just turn the brush size a little bit. We'll take this level here, and I'll just kind of try to level things out a bit so we get a nice area for the road. Okay, that's good enough. And then let's take out these trees along the lake. Oops. And we'll do that all the way around if there's trees that are too close to the water. Okay, and then we have the train up here, which is fine to be on a bit of an elevation. Alright, so let's get out of here, and let's grab just our normal road. We'll throw the topography on, and we'll start right over here, and we'll go on to a free-formed road. And yeah, so I think what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to get a bit closer. Yeah, okay, so right over here is where we'll get a bunch of the frontage is onto the lake. So I'm just following this topography line. It's close enough. And I think what we'll do is we'll get a nice connection there. And then we'll also just continue along though. Let's get down a bit closer. Yeah, and then we'll come up right about here. Okay, so we'll delete this. We'll take move it here, and we'll just kind of readjust this road. Alright, so we got some issue here. So we'll lower this. We're good, we're good. It's a bit too curvy. So we'll swoop that in. And let's snap these back. Push this one in a little bit. And this one too. Very nice. Okay, so we dip down right here, and then we're gonna need to adjust this one ever so slightly. And then this one's gonna have to raise up just a tiny bit. Alright, cool. So we've kind of created a bit of a path around here. Let's delete this. Actually, let's not delete it. Let's just upgrade it. We'll connect in right here to it. There we go. And then we'll upgrade this whole road. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll just have to flip them around because it's the opposite way that I was kind of expecting it to be. There we go. And then we need some more connections through here. So let's, first of all, I'm just keeping an eye on this, and it seems like everything's okay. We have some dead people. But I guess the city's catching up from our reset, and that's fine. Alright, so now we have this main road here. So here's what I'm thinking. We could just get... So this is Phillip Street, which I, again, like, so I pre-record, so I haven't seen if any of you have left any name suggestions for Phillip Street. So we're going to bring Phillip Street in. We're going to bring the tram in, and the tram is going to probably stop in a bit of a commercial area down in here. So what I'm thinking is we get a bit of a grid connecting to this loop. So what we'll do is we'll take our road. Let's make it a tree line road now because this is something that we're kind of decorating at this point. And we can bring it into about here. And we could just get it to connect in. We bring it to about there. Set a bit of a curve. I don't like that curve. Let's back it up. Wrong one. That's why. That's better. So that's where, yeah, okay. And then we can get the tram to come about halfway through here, and then we can get like a commercial district. Holy cow, my brain. So I wonder if there's any cool commercial assets. Posh Mall, I think that's too big. I mean, this one would be perfect for it, but we've already used it for a different area. None of that really works. So there's no unique buildings that really stick out to me as being a building that we need to put out over here. There's a couple of these buildings which might be nice. We have the hypermarket, but that's really expensive. 4,000. That's so crazy. Okay, so I guess we'll just kind of make our own, and let's look at building a grid off of this. So we're in the bit of the suburbs now, so we're gonna make the grids a bit bigger. So let's see. So previously the grids have been just a basic one. So let's go to about a 12 unit. So let's go 12 by 12 maybe. 12. 12, and we'll connect in. There we go. So we're gonna take our new tool here. We're gonna say remove a node, and we're gonna remove that node. And I glitched the game. Okay. And then we're actually going to switch this road up to an asymmetrical one like that. That's fine. Okay, and then we're going to do pretty much the same thing on the other side here. And we'll bring this down right along here. So I actually wasn't expecting to build, this community for at least until next week. But so I hadn't really planned it out like a crazy amount. But I think we'll be able to do it just fine. All right, so the tram is going to come in through here. Let's take it down to about this block, and then how we're going to get it to turn around. So we could, get it to come right through here onto like a tram road. Let's go into this tool actually, and you know what we should do? We should just, because I love this dimension that we have here, I'm just gonna copy this. And we're gonna, oh, I don't think I took it all. There we go. I'm gonna copy that because that's a perfect size for it. Then we're gonna throw it in right here. Let's see, so it's gonna turn right into here, and then it's gonna have to go left out of here. So unfortunately, that's gonna have to remain. So what we'll do is we'll just place it in right about here, and then we will, oops, wrong one, connect it up with this. Perfect. And then we're gonna have to upgrade these roads here. So what's gonna happen is we are going to downgrade this to a tree-lined road. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Jeez. This will remain to be trees, and then the rest of it is going to become trams. Tram. Fly it down all the way down here. So if you remember last episode, I was like, we're gonna not do trams anymore for a little while. Well, fake news, apparently. Okay, so let's upgrade this road. Actually, let's move the line first. So let's see. So we gotta stop here. So I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna stop right here. And that's gonna go down back around. So this is gonna be pretty much the only tram stop over here. So I'm just gonna add in others just to kind of fill it out a little bit. That's fine, and those trams are just going to have to readjust, and we will then just upgrade these roads back to normal roads. And there we go. So the tram's gonna fly all the way down into this new community, which we should probably create a district for, come to think of it. So University Square is gonna come out to about here. And this is just gonna be just so we can control the theme of the area. East Batherston will come out to about here now. Follow the train. And then we're going to have a separate district right around here. So it's going to follow this tram line, or train line. We'll take it down to here. It's going to encompass all this lake. Florence District. Well, that's not going to be the name of it. But if you feel like naming it, throw your name suggestions down below. I'll also be thinking of names too. And we'll see what we come up with for the lake. We still got some time in today's episode too, which is nice. And I think we might be able to bring it down into here, but maybe we'll keep this as a separate district. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, well, I want to get a train stop in here, or a train station in here. And I'm thinking we're going to have to do a couple things. So we could, looking at our existing rail, oh, darn, I should have thought of this out a bit better. Because we're going to need to bring the trams through here. And then maybe we had to bring it down into here to get into the train station. So the train station could be right over here. I mean, it's not that far. Because we are planning on getting a train station over here somewhere when we build our cottage country. So perhaps what we do is we get our train station over on this side. But that's a bit elevated. So maybe we bring our trams right through here. Or we drop it down. Oh, but I kind of like the idea of the tram coming through here and stopping in like the commercial district. And this is a cargo line because it connects over here to our cargo stuff. So perhaps, sorry, I'm just thinking things out, guys, because I didn't really plan on this, to be honest. Okay, so we'll take this out down to about here. Then let's grab, yes, if we put it right in here, let's find one of the train stations that I'm thinking about using. Where is it? It's this one. Nope. Yeah, because if I put it kind of right in this little corner here, all we really need is for trains to come into it from one direction, which is right over here, right? So technically I could put it anywhere along here. Yeah, let's get it right into here. Let's check the topography first, make sure nothing's crazy. Yeah, we can do this. So the train is rising up a little bit, so we'll have to elevate the road a little bit as well. We could always bring it on a different grade as well. Okay, let's do that. So let's, got a bit of a death wave going on. Let's continue this road out ever so slightly, because we're going to bring the tram through here, actually. So let's bring it out to about this point, and then we'll get that tram line over here. So what we'll do is we'll just copy it again, and we'll get that right about here. And we'll see if this actually works or not. And we'll always click subway for some reason. There we go, connect that up. And then we just need to get one more connection. So we will bring this road up a little bit. Actually, I think we can go with a bit of a bigger road. Not one with the median though, that's not necessary. We can go with this one. Bring it up to about here. And then let's see how this one connects, because I know it has like a weird connection box. Yeah, okay. So what we have to do then is just put it on a road like this and connect up like so. Alright, so we got 2 stations pretty much, which is interesting because we can allow intercity trains on this one, or we can just forget about it. And we can get 2 separate lines, which maybe we'll need in the future. So what I'll do is I'll take the nodes here. Okay. Oh, so I need the building. Okay. So I'll grab the building, these, and we're going to just raise it up to this level. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm going to just grab them all. What? Okay, thank you. Let's continue here. Come on. There we go. Ooh, I missed one. And then let's just touch it backwards. That's probably a bit too much. So let's just readjust it to about there. That's good. So I'm not going to keep this road here. This is just for kind of guidance. So this goes into 1. I think we're going to need to... yeah, we are going to need a road out this way. So that's fine. So we'll make it as if this is how you go straight into the parking lot or parking area. This is... You can always connect it over here too, which is not a bad idea. Okay, so let's grab that road again, bring it up to here, connect up, and we can always use the sloping tool. Oops, grab the node, and let's slope it. There we go. This one's a bit steeper, but that's fine. And these cars have to go that way. Let's use the node controller here, and what I want to do here is I want to align this one. No, sorry, I want to align this one to this one. Yeah, this isn't this isn't the best, is it? Can't really undo that, unfortunately. So what we have to do then instead is just live with it. No, I think you can just kind of say this one to this one and I'll readjust it. Not really. Okay. It is broken. Okay, let's upgrade the tram roads, and we'll get the tram in over here. And then we'll look at kind of zoning up the area, because we've been playing on 3-speed and we were going through a death wave. Which kind of makes sense. Yeah, so we broke the traffic when I reset traffic. So I will fix that. We're just going to ignore it for now because I had to redo that. So yeah, that happened. Let's just continue along here. So we're going to do that. We're going to come back this way, and I guess we'll bring it down to about here. All right, so there's a node over at this point, so we're going to scooch it down, bring this right through here, get our dedicated tram road to connect. Then it's going to swoop down over here. We're going to get another stop. So this way, we are kind of keeping the trams on their own little path here. So it's going to swing over here. We're then going to pick up this node. We're going to get a stop just over here, and then we'll get a stop right there, and then we'll get another stop right there. And I don't want it to go back through, so I guess we'll have it stop right here. Not the best spot. All right, so now we need water out this way. No problem there. So we got water for the tram or train. And yeah, this city is pretty broken. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to find the source of each traffic jam and fix it. I mean, that's a pretty good way to find the issues, right? So fortunately, this is not something we can fix. We do have a traffic light here, which is slowing things down, so we'll remove it temporarily. And that's going to solve a major source of the problem. I mean, it's going to cause some problems down here, but we need to get traffic moving through the downtown core because everything's clogged up because of the highway. So let's throw it on 3-speed and let's see if we can get the highway moving. Yeah, see, this wasn't a problem before until we had to clear traffic. And now cars are jumping everywhere, which is slowing things down. But here we go, things are picking up again. And we have the symbol again, the symbol of horror, but that's because traffic is backed up. So let's see, it's all backed up, it's all through here because you can't get onto the highway right here, and these cars are waiting to turn left. So I really wish I could just clear traffic again, but it's just gonna do this all over again. So let's see, there's no issues over here. It'd be nice if we can get this to connect up, because then we can actually have a second thoroughfare through the city. So maybe I should have looked at doing that in today's episode. But yeah, as things pick up, things will move along. We got a bit of backup over here as well, and that is because of this traffic light, maybe. So we'll get things moving along, and over here it's because of a traffic light, perhaps. Things are just too darn slow. Okay, this one's clearing. And then we're just gonna wait for this traffic to fix. So you know what, I'll just kind of wait and do this all myself over time, because it's gonna fix itself. It's no problem. So we do have this loop here. I don't think we really need it anymore, to be honest. I just don't think it's gonna actually pay off the same way as we're hoping, if it was gonna be like the end of a line kind of thing. So we'll just move this stop right there. And we got this over this way, and then we got to connect up the train. Okay, so we said we were going to just do something like this, where, well, let's turn this off. We'll go freeform. We'll connect up like so, and we're gonna just follow this one. Whoops. Okay, well, let's follow this one. There we go. And I don't want to cause any problems, so I guess I could just connect up right about here. Yeah, and then right here I'll get a connection in. Okay, let's adjust this one, because this one is going to be pretty important for connecting with a subsequent line. I mean, this is just not going to really work in real life. I mean, there's a thing in the way of this right here, but they don't really seem to care. So perhaps what we can do is if we pull it over just ever so slightly. There we go, but we lost the track, so we got to make sure that the track exists. There we go, so that the train can theoretically cross into the station should we need it. And then we're going to pull this one down and over like so. Oops. All right. And yeah, so now we got this in place. We're going to need a pathway connection down to this transit line. Whoa. Let's bring this out to about here. We'll do that. And let's maybe look at getting a crossing right here. So luckily we have a node right there. So we'll get a crossing and we'll bring this over. Then perhaps to try to help the traffic through here, what we can do is we can turn the crossing off right there. I wonder if that's going to help traffic or not, because there's always like a backup. And we'll say just keep going through. Okay. And we're good here. This is a traffic light, it seems. So we'll say yield. This is a traffic light too. So we'll have to say this might cause problems, but the trams need to be able to do their thing. And then this is a traffic light, so we'll have to fix that as well. Hey, this is looking pretty cool, not gonna lie. I like it. Let's just take out the trees through here so we can kind of see what's going on. And then as time progresses, we can grow this city up a bit bigger. Okay, let's take our leveling tool. I just want to level it out a bit because that would be good, wouldn't it? And so we're going to leave this station as a bit of a dead end for now because we're not going to have any connections to the station this way. But in case you were wondering, this line now connects onto here, which can then go over this way, which we can get it to connect into the wider world. We're going to have some towns through here. And then right here, it can swing over this way and then connect in over here. So we're going to get our first regional rail stop through here. And it's going to stop. I guess we can get it to stop right here. And it'll swing out over here and back. Complete line. Okay, so just a small little jaunt, but it'll be very helpful for those people. And then we can look at decorating some of this in the future. But I think this worked out pretty well. Let's go over with our smoothing tool here, and let's just smooth out this terrain a little bit, especially right here. I know that this is going to remain a bit of a slope, and that's fine. Let's look at getting another connection right here for a path. Whoops. Fantastic. Okay, and I think we can perhaps look at just zoning up a little bit here along the commercial center. So we'll go, ooh, all this is jumbled up here. I'm gonna pause the game and delete that, and we will redraw it in. And then we'll have to do the same thing right here. So it's still a bit messy. Let's take a look at the zoning. Yeah, it's still a bit messy. So now that we've done that, now let's see if we can kind of get it to. Let's get a node right there. That's a bit better. And perhaps we don't get a connection through here. Yeah. Okay. So let's get some of the zoning through here, and we'll get stuff there, and then we can actually let's save the housing for later. Okay, this is not going to work out right there or here, and we'll bring the commercial zoning right along down the road here. So perhaps what we do to kind of help the zoning out is we just remove zoning off this one little road, and then we can get another shop right here. Oh, look at that. Bigger shop too. All right, so we're starting the community out, and we will resume filling this in next episode, where we'll do this interchange, and then we'll look at filling all the stuff out with residential and whatnot. So yeah, without further ado, guys, I will just kind of, whoops, wrong one. I'll just kind of leave it like something like this maybe, and we will look at continuing this area in the future. So have a great day, and peace out.